Hi everyone, it's Claire back again. Okay, we're going to go through a massive haul today. I've got absolutely no justification or excuse for this, but I did get paid today, and I got paid slightly more, only a tiny little bit more than I thought I was going to, so I thought, why not go bananas with nail polish? So it started when I missed the post this morning, and I had an order that I was waiting for. So because I was so fed up with that, I went shopping. I went to the local post office, and there's a Wilkinson's in the town where I live, and I popped in there just to have a look at these essences again, because I have picked up a couple of, maybe 3 or 4 essences in the last few months, which I was really impressed with. So I picked up these new, it says made with natural ingredients. It doesn't actually give you the ingredients clearly anyway, so it's difficult to sort of see exactly what they use. And I think this is Essence's version of 5 3 free or 3 free or 5 free. Can't say that. So I think that's what they mean when they say natural, but I don't know. Without looking into it in more detail, what I've got on my nails is this one here. Now the reason I'm not going to swatch them or get into them in too much detail is because I've actually found really similar comparisons, and in some cases, this one particularly, I think I found something that's pretty dead on dupe for this one. So we will look at that in more detail these 5 polishes in more detail in another video, but I can tell you they're great. They swatch really well in 2 coats, beautiful pastel spring colours, and they were £2 each, so you can't really beat that, can you? 5 polishes for £10. Okay, so we'll look at those in more detail in another video when I can do some comparisons. So after Wilkinson's, I actually went into not into the village, but into into the town where I lived, and I picked up these 2 polishes here. So I've added to the Nailed London collection that I've already had, that I think I've mentioned to you before. And again, I'm not going to go into these 2 in too much detail right now, because I'm going to look at all, I think I've got 6 or 7 now that we can look at in a brand review. So we can look at this another time, but this is a really nice navy blue and a very sweet pink. Again, it's not coming up true to colour on camera. It's a much brighter, almost, yeah, a neon pink, which they never seem to show up very well on camera. So we will look at these 2 in more detail in a separate video. Now these ones I can show you. Now I went into Boots, and they've got buy one full price, get the second one half price. These are £4.99 each, so it ended up being like £7.50 for 2. And I've heard a lot about these actually. This is the Coconut Infusion by Barry M. And they come with a little leaflet which tells us a bit more detail here about the Coconut Infusion. So it's a gel nail polish, and they have coconut water and coconut oil. Coconut oil is great for your nails and skin and hair actually. So we shall see how they perform. Yeah, we'll see how they perform. I'm going to do a bigger video which looks, in fact I'll probably have to break it down into parts, which looks at my Barry M polishes, because I've probably got about 30 of them, maybe even more than that, and obviously I've just added to this collection now. But again, really nice pastel colours. There's the collection in its entirety, I think, is 9 or possibly even 12 polishes. I just picked the ones that jumped out at me. I didn't want to buy the whole collection. But I'll show you what they look like on the wheel. Just going to shut the door because the dog's barking. Hang on. Okay. Right, so let's have a look at these. This here is this one again. These are all in 2 coats. And this is a really pretty muted pale pink colour, and this is called Surfboard. Yeah, really pretty. And as I said, I've probably got comparisons for these ones as well as the Essence ones. In fact, if you look at, no, they're actually slightly different. Phew, that justifies things for me. So that's the pink. This one is the pale. It's a kind of very, very pale beigey, almost like a cafe au lait, coffee colour. I don't know why I can't speak today. I think I've just gone crazy too much with nail polish. Maybe it's the fumes from swatching. So that's this one here, and this is called Skinny Dip. Okay, so that's the nude colour. There's a few of these actually. There's a couple of darker brownish colours, which I wasn't too keen on the swatches that I'd seen online, but I do like these pale colours. I made a mess of my cuticles there. So that's those 2. Keep them there. And this one here is the green. Again, I'm going to have a look through my collection to see if I've got anything similar to this. And this is Bikini. Really cute colours. Perfect for the spring and the summer. And blues and greens, I just can't resist. And this last one here, beautiful pale blue, Laguna. So they're all pretty creams, and they swatch really well in 2 coats. I should move them round actually so that we've got, there we go. So that's the 4 of them there. That's the Barry M, Coconut Infusion, and I managed to pick up 4 of them. I mean, I don't know. I'll see if I really like them, I might go out of my way to pick up more. But these were just the colours that jumped out at me as being really pretty. So that's those 4 there. Then I went to a shop called. It's this one, it's this here, Urban Beauty Stores, and this was in a shopping centre in the town near where I live, and when I asked them do they have any other branches, they said no, this is the only branch. And I asked them if they were online, and they said they're just getting started and they're going to be getting online soon, hopefully. But they were doing some really great deals. They had things like 3 OPIs, and including Nicole by OPIs, 3 for, I think it was 3 for 15. And they had 3 Sally Hansens for £10. So I got Rumpa Pum Plum, right, okay, Rumpa Pum Plum. So this is a kind of Christmassy colour. It's a dark purple with a brighter purple shift running through it. You can see it, yeah, so it's a bit of a bluish purplish shift running through, but it's a dark purple base. And it looks like that. Just looks black actually on the swatch wheel there, but it's a very pretty dark purple, so that'll be great for autumn winter shades. So that's Rumpa Pum Plum. And the other two, I've never seen these before. I've seen them on other people's videos on YouTube, but I haven't seen them available in the UK. These are what they call the coffin-shaped Triple Shine Sally Hansen. So this one and these two for £10. And this is Great White. And it looks, both of them look really sheer actually. This one's more sheer than this one. So that's Great White, and this one here is Blow Bubbles. And I'll show you what they look like. So they are quite sheer, you can see the words through there. These are going to be good for, this doesn't mean that they're rotten polishes, it just means that you can use them in different ways. So this one here would look quite good as what we call, well, it's not a jelly formula actually to make a jelly sandwich, but I will see what I can do with these. Sometimes some of these sheer polishes work in a variety of different ways. So I'm going to have a play around with these two and see what I think. But it's a really pretty shimmer running through the white. And the pink has a slight iridescent shift to it as well. So I thought that was quite unusual. And I just couldn't resist that deal. 3 Sally Hansens for £10. So that's those three. And then as I was at the till, I saw this brand here. These are £1.49 each, which is really cheap. And I would have kind of passed them by, but I did notice the name NK, which is, I don't know if you'll be able to read this writing, so tiny. Nika K, New York. And the reason that I stopped is because I actually had a Nika K eye pencil in my glossy box last month, the month before. A really nice brown eye pencil which I really liked, so I thought, okay, well, I'll give the polishes a go. So this is a green cream, and this is called Grin. This is a purple neon topper, really original, neon glitter purple. I've got a real weakness for purple, and this one is a clear base purple glitter called Party. So I thought, okay, I'll give them a go. Of course I had to get 3 rather than just 1. But this is it. These are those. So this is the green, Grin. And that was actually pretty opaque. Really good coverage there in just 2 coats. The topper, you probably won't be able to see it on its own there. That's the purple glitters. This one in the middle. And I actually topped it over a paler colour here so you can see it in a bit more detail. So yeah, purple hexagons, slightly tiny little specks of hexagons and larger purple hexagons. Bit sparse, you don't get a great deal on one swipe, but it's pretty. Gives a bit of a speckled effect. And this one here is the last one. That one there, and that's that. So I mean, you may be able to build that up if you can see that there. Yeah, you may be able to build that up, but I've put that over the top of the Sally Hansen, which is there. So I think that looks quite pretty. Not bad for £1.49. So that's those 3 there. Sally Hansens. And the Barry M's. and the essences. Okay, yeah. I think I might need to be on a no-buy quite soon. I hope you've enjoyed this. I'm a bit overwhelmed actually at how much I've spent on nail polish today, although I've tried to be good and get the budgets and the bargains, and I really am quite impressed with these essences. So we're going to go through those in another video with some comparisons. I'm also going to go through my Barry M's very soon, and until next time, see you soon guys, bye.